Hello guys, this is Brian here with a quick update about my shoulder. Today is November the 21st, 2014 at midnight. So you probably will be seeing this video sometime tomorrow when I get it uploaded. Just a quick update about my shoulder. I went to the orthopedic doctor today. This morning they were very happy about the progress I'm making and the range of motion. But I did tell them I do have some pain at night. I don't get good night sleep. So he did give me a prescription for Ambien. I took Ambien before. As a matter of fact, I think I still have some somewhere. He said that would help. Also, take a muscle relaxer at night. And I do have a big jug of muscle relaxers that they gave me. He said take for a couple of nights. Take that because I told him I wake up in somewhat pain and stiffness and soreness. And because I tell him I toss and turn when I'm sleeping, I don't, I will, I go to bed in one position, I wake up another. I really, literally toss and turn during my sleep, and I don't know it. Because that's what's going on. You probably laying on a shoulder, and after a while, it wakes you up. And I have stiffness throughout the day as well. So in physical therapy, the last two visits, they are working on putting weight on my shoulder. Like they have like a 1 pound and 2 pound weight on the I said belly button level on the shelf, and then I have to take it out of the shelf and put it chest level. 2 pound. I can maximum do 3 pounds right now. They're gonna try to do 4 pounds next week. Because I told them, I had a little bit of difficulty putting things in the freezer or getting things out of the freezer and grabbing things out of the refrigerator. The physical therapist said no lifting a gallon of milk. Absolutely, do not do that yet. In a way, they don't want you to do certain things, but if you absolutely have to do it with your non-injuring side of your body, the left side. If you absolutely have to do it. It's kind of strange how the way they kind of teach you to do things in physical therapy. I mean, they want you, they push you to do your exercises to a certain point of a little bit of pain, but they don't push you to when you have severe pain. When you have severe pain, they want you to tell them and they stop the exercise. Because there is a lady in there that when I go there, I think she's in her 40s or 50s, and she had some type of knee surgery. And the physical therapist had to go on to her and say, you have to do certain things. I think they were kind of the way they were wording it, because you can hear there's like 7 little examining tables you lay on your stomach or back, and the people come around and work on you. And the way she was kind of wording it to this lady says, you have to be compliant. And that's true. I mean, if you don't want to do your exercises or nothing, don't waste their time. I mean, they're there to get you better, and they're there to help you to do their part. You have to do your part of physical therapy, too, in order to get better. And I was hearing this, and she said, I mean, you had your knee surgery back in January. You should be off a walker now. I mean, you should be walking around perfectly fine by now. I kind of had a feeling that this lady's kind of like a hypochondriac in the way. Not a hypochondriac, because she did have a knee surgery. I think she's one of those type of people that do not want to get better at all. She lacks that medical attention that you get. She said, I mean, she did have a knee surgery, but she loves that attention that she gets, so she doesn't want to get better. I don't know if that is a hypochondriac or not. To me, the hypochondriac is believing you're sick when you're not sick. I think that's my definition of it. I could be wrong. But my orthopedic said doing real great. I have very good range of motion going forward like this. Side motion, not so great. That he said that's perfectly normal. He says I can go back to work when I see him next month, December the 20th, so I'm very happy about that. I kind of want to go back to work around January the 1st because of the Obamacare subsidy. I don't want to make any more money for 2014 because of that. So if I have to just don't have any pay for 10 days, I guess that's worth it. Yeah, December the 20th and January the 1st. Um, I did explain to him I also have a problem washing my hair in the shower with my right. I can barely do this. He said that's normal. Don't push it, but it will get better. I was like, oh, I'm glad about that. Uh, also, my last update video, I told them that I told y'all I had a problem with that lady at the doctor's office not doing my disability form right, and then charged me $25, and then she was getting caught with an attitude of being rude towards me. Guess what I did? I brought that up to the doctor. Um, not no, I wasn't ugly to the doctor. Well, absolutely not ugly. I just said, I just said to him, very nice tone and very nice manner. Oh, by the way, I like to share my experience. I had a very bad experience with one of your employees here. He said, "Oh, please tell me, so we could get, so we could get to the bottom of it." What the problem is, I told him, I picked up my disability form. I was charged $25, and when I opened up the envelope, it was not filled up completely, nothing right at all. And I even bought a copy of it for him to see it. He said, "Well, I do apologize for that. I'm going to get a bottom of that. I'm going to talk to office manager. I'm going to get them to waive that $25 fee, refund it, or whatever the case may be, not charge you for it. And if you need another disability form, which I do, I get an office manager fill it out. Get the office manager to fill it out, or I'll fill it out myself and get it back to you." And he was really apologetic, and I tell him what really ticks me off is when I spoke with the person who did the form, the following Monday after I picked it up, she refused to let me speak to her office manager. I told him that's what ticked me off, and I told him if one of my employees at my place of employment did that, they'd be terminated. And he apologized, and he said, "I'm gonna make things right." And we were just having a nice conversation. I told him I was referred to you by my doctor and all people in his town, and things like that to this practice. And I wasn't ugly or nothing. You have to when you are not treated right by an employee of office of a doctor, don't be ugly towards a doctor at all. Be very nice to them, and just say, "Hey, I want to share my experience," or, "Oh, I have a problem with one of your office staff," or bring it like that. Don't get attitude with the doctor. That's a big no-no. um, so he got all that straightened out, and because his name's on the door and on the building. His name is the business. He I look at that look at it this way. He is the CEO. Pretend he's the CEO of of his business. If one of his employees are doing somebody wrong, they may not come back. So therefore, he's not gonna make the money. So that's how it look. That's how it is. So I'm doing very good. They're gonna do some weight bearing exercises starting next. Well, I can't been doing it for the last 2 days, but they're gonna do a little bit more weight and more weight strengthening exercises for the next 3-week session. Other than that, I'm doing very good. I'm driving the car. No more sling. I haven't worn a sling since that was 2 weeks after surgery. Um, very, very not in severe pain, but every once in a little bit of pain. So they gave me another prescription for tramadol. He was gonna give me Vicodin 10. I said, "Well, I don't need Vicodin 10, but you know what? I should have took it just in case. You never know. Hell, I could fall down tomorrow and be in pain." But other than that, I'm just doing good. So please stay tuned. Some product reviews. I'm going to get them going this week. So if you have any questions, comments, please post them below. Talk to you later.